What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, we are playing a little bit more Dwarfcorp. You guys really seem to like this game, so I figured I would oblige because I really seem to like this game too. I think this game is rad. What we need to do is we need to make some crafts. We ain't making no money right now unless we start getting some crafts done. So let's maybe unpause the game for a minute so that I can access my craft dwarf here. And then we wanted to make a trinket. Yes, make some trinkets. Craft forth of a trinket for me. Needs an anvil to craft. We have anvils. They're right there. We have many anvils. Not a gem set trinket, but there we go. Make it out of a material. Oh, good to see you, fellow dwarf. We don't really have anything for you right now. We've been kind of giving all of our resources to... I don't know. We've been giving all of our resources to the undead guys. Like, I'll give you a little bit of something just because, like, I can't really do much else. But, there you go. Yay! $70 more. Make things out of stone, please, and then repeat that 10 times. You're just going to craft things for us for right now. We have food laying around. It'll last us another day or two. He should have time to mash some of that shit out, and hopefully it goes well. So grab yourself some stone right here. It doesn't look like they're actually doing much. Crafts Dwarf should be doing something. Are you doing something, Crafty Dwarf? Crafty Dwarf, what are you doing right now? Are you grabbing some stone or something? Crafty Dwarf? What are you doing, Crafty Dwarf? Was it because you were not selected? Here, I'll select everybody just in case. And then I'll say, hey, make 10 of these out of stone. Do that thing, Crafty Dwarf. There he goes. Now he's pulling the rocks out. Gotcha. So now he's going to make us some trinkets. Let's continue with our efforts over here with the rest of the dwarves. I think it's a good idea to basically hollow out this whole thing. We'll get rid of all of it. Like so. And that looks okay to me. It's a little dark in here, but I'm actually going to have like a big walkway around here, and I'm pretty happy about it, actually. I think it's going to look fairly rad. And so we'll have like a big walkway right there that'll go around the edges of it. And then what we'll do is we'll hollow out the whole damn thing, because there's a chance that there might be some goodies down in here that we just flat out missed out on. Plus, we need more stone. What is it that a dwarf needs in order to make his life functional? He needs more stone. If you don't got stone, you can't do all the fun stuff. So we've made a trinket over here. We've got a very poor stone figure. He's making some earrings right now. They're probably going to suck. But as he gets better at his job, things will get a little bit easier on us. We have $1,000 right now. So chances are we can actually promote him. Tilby, he loves to eat bursts. He is intelligent. What's a burst, though? I don't know. I'm going to promote his ass. I'm going to make him a little bit better. He's an assistant crafts dwarf now. So he got promoted. So he should be a little bit happier. That should allow him to do a few more interesting things. It'll at least make him a tiny bit better. I think it expands the cap for like how well he can craft too. Oh good, he made a good stone pendant. That's pretty rare actually. Normally they don't make good stuff very often, so that'll help out. It'll sell for a little bit more. We're not going to see any real profits off the trinkets and things that we're making until we start to get up to like iron and gold crafts and diamond crafts and stuff like that. We're not going to see like real money just falling out your drawers. But we will see some good stuff here and there. How much coal do I have? 14. What are the chances? Let's say that I wanted to craft something, right? What are the chances that I can make like some torches? So a lamp. They need to see sometimes too. So that's just a little lamp that goes on the walls right there. Can I make anything cooler though? Like I don't want to make like just a lamp, you know what I mean? Like there we go. We'll put that one on the wall right there. We'll put that on the wall right there. I need to be able to see, though. If I can't see, that's straight trouble for me. We'll go ahead and put some lamps up right there, too. And that doesn't give us a whole lot of coal left to play with. How much did that cost? 1 coal each, so we made 6 of them, so that puts us at 18 coal for right now. I can live with that. That's no biggie. That sounds all right to me. He'll get up in here as soon as he gets done with his little arts and crafts, and he'll bang out the rest of it. Oh, wow, he made an excellent stone crown. That'll probably sell for some pretty decent money. I don't think the undeads or whatever, a big part of this game is figuring out who wants what and who's willing to pay you top shelf premium for all the random stuff that comes through. That is a fairly major part of the game that I think gets lost in translation right there. Next thing that I need to do is I need to find my dwarves over here. And we need to get this all leveled out. So let's continue making our pit right here. Our little pit-o mining. That looks like it was a little bit lower down right there. All the dwarves have gone to sleep, so we'll skip the daytime real fast. Because ain't no reason to watch dwarves sleep. That's not polite. That's not following dwarf etiquette. You can't just sit there and watch them sleep. You gotta be out here. A trade envoy from Ithet's Fortress has arrived. Okay. I don't know how that's gonna do for us, but maybe it'll work out. Is Ithet's Fortress, are those undead guys? Who's Ithet's Fortress? I see somebody walking around. Oh, that's a bird. Never mind. I don't think we're gonna be trading with any chickens anytime soon. Regab's Bloodsmiter has dysentery. Well, that sucks for Regab's. Regab's is going to have a rough day then because he's just going to be pooping around the clock. Just pooping non-stop like he just don't care. Put your poops in the ASA, yeah. We'll drop off all this stuff right here. It got us about 200 bucks. It's not the best flip we've ever done, but I mean, we took stone that was worth 250 a stack, and we turned it into something that was worth like 10 times that. And in the best case, we turned it into something that was worth like crazy amounts more than that, like 300, 400, 500, whatever, 1,000%. Bajillion percent. I'm bad at maths. Sorry. It's a skill that I never learned. We will continue to drop off stone right here because we have no need of it. So there it is. Their profit's going to be 517 right there. They don't sell anything that's good for us, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'll give them 400 bucks for it. Sound good? If I can eke that up to 450, I'd like it better. But I guess 450 is not amicable. We'll go 425 right there. Oh, we actually had it just about right. 410? 410 sounds good. Propose that trade. Let's make some money. I gotta be able to afford some more promotions. That's the big thing that we gotta start looking into. Because if you don't start promoting your dwarves, they get a little bit salty. They get a little bit upset. They need to have career advantage, you know? They gotta be able to move their careers along. If you can't move your career along, that's just a sad day in the dwarf kingdom. Ain't nobody want to be working a dwarf, you know, nobody wants to be working as a dwarf CSR forever. I don't think that like being a CSR is any dwarf's calling. And right now, you know, we got them call center dwarves. We got to help them move up the ladder. We got to enable them to be the best dwarf that they can be by being, we recruit from inside. That's an important part of this whole thing. We recruit internally. We make sure that every dwarf is satisfied with the way that their life is going. And then, you know, is he still making crafts over here? Hopefully these lanterns and stuff don't have to be reloaded. If they do, that's going to be annoying AF, but for right now, I don't think we have too much to worry. Oh, they dug down another hole right there. That's cave fungus? The hell is cave fungus? I don't like that at all. I don't even want to think about how we're going to end up with cave fungus down in here. That's some nasty business right there. You wake up in the morning with some cave fungus growing on your toes. You know, that's a rough day for dwarfhood, man. It's just like, you gotta... Oh, this guy over here is not looking so swell. Is he the one that has dysentery? Is he, like, dying or anything? Or, like, is he going to be okay? He has $75. He has diseases, dysentery. So he got paid recently. He's overqualified for his job. So let's go ahead and we will... What's it going to cost me to promote him? He's at $25 a day. Now he's at $50 a day. So now he got promoted. Hopefully he doesn't remain overqualified for his assistant miner job. I'd like to take him up to the next layer, but frankly, I just want to be careful with our money for right now. It's never a good idea to kind of overextend yourself and cost yourself more money than you're able to afford. That dude's trying to climb out for some idiotic reason. He's recovered from dysentery, which is great. That means he's no longer leaving little Tamagotchi-style poo piles all over our dungeon here. I don't think that that's anything that any dwarf overlord wants to deal with. You know, you end up with poo piles everywhere, and it's just like, well, damn. You know, you don't want to play around with that mess. Because that's literally what it is. It's a mess. So our crafts dwarf wants a promotion. You know... You're expensive, though, man. You're expensive. I'll promote you. But I don't really know what else to say. Like... If you're not doing anything, though, you better earn that money, man. You better get over here and earn it. Where are you at right now? Alright, so what I need from you is I need you to make... Go back. I need you to cook up some shit. Not apples. Let's go with berries and berries. I need you to craft that up. And then once you're done with that, I'd like to see a few more stone trinkets. So then also do 10 of those. And so now that we know that our crafts dwarf has lots of stuff going on, we'll dive back down. I wish it did save what slice you were on. It's one thing I very much wish, is that it would just kind of, you know, stay on the slice that you wanted it to be on. So over here, the next thing we need to do is we need to set up a mining job. Dwarves, let me grab all of you real fast, as gently as possible, because you don't want to bruise your dwarves. And then what I'd like to see over here is we'll get rid of that. On that side, we'll keep this pit going downwards. We haven't hit anything just yet that looks any good, unfortunately. I was hoping that we'd hit some kind of minerals on our way down, but nope. Has not been the case. Has unfortunately been a little bit bad. It looks like he's going to craft the trinkets first. That's okay, because we still have plenty of meals sitting around. So, you know, he can do it at his own pace. We're not going to need anything tomorrow. We got people who want a promotion. I can't really do it right now, man. I can't really... Well, I can, I suppose. All right. Maybe I will. So where's my, like, I wanted to see my full employee menu. So, we've got our miner. Let's go ahead and take him on up. Take him on up. Take him on up. And then my axe dwarf hasn't killed anybody recently, so unfortunately he's not going to be able to be promoted. I can't help out with that. That's just not a thing I have access to. Gave you guys a promotion. And we've got another trade envoy from the evil lands of the undead. That's alright. We need to unload some of our trinkets and stuff anyway, so I can live with it. A little bit more stone coming in. We're going to trade with you. And we've got some stone pendants. We've got some staves. We've got some bracers. We've got some rings and some other stuff we can throw your way. That's 200 bucks in profit. I'm alright with it. We'll take that down till single digits, I guess. So there's 100 right there. Sorry that that's all blacked out. I don't know how to fix it. It's just kind of staying that way. And unfortunately, I wish I could change it around, but I just can't. They're going to make about 400 bucks off of us. Let's try and sling this one for 320 and see what they do here. They don't like 320, so we'll go for 310. They're happy with 310. We'll propose the trade, and they will say that that's acceptable. And so there it is. See you next century. That's... Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and cancel that out right there. And then we'll take that back to the wall. And we will start digging through some cave fungus here. Hopefully it ends up being useful to us. I don't know what function cave fungus actually serves. I assume it's just a brick set, but you can never tell. Sometimes things work the way you want them to, sometimes they don't. You guys don't have to climb out that way, you know that, right? Like, you guys can actually just use the stairs on this side. Ugh, I might have to build a ladder. They're being a little bit dumb right now. We'll see what they do. He's still building trinkets. We sold off a whole bunch of them right there. Hopefully he'll get to work making us... Oh, we still got some apples, too. Still got some apples. How do we run out of berries, though? A little confused about this, but hey, I'm not going to question it too much. I guess make them out of apples, then. There you go. Make us some apple snacks, man. Who doesn't love an apple snack every now and again? Dude, I love dried apples. Dried apples are one of my favorite things in the whole world. Those things are super delicious. Like where you've got like the dried apples, they're just like a little bit squishy. So good. So delicious. Let me take the slice down right here. And did we uncover a cave on this side? Oh, it looks like we did. We found something. Found something. Wonder if cave fungus is useful in any capacity. It might be worth it just to mine it out real fast, just to see what kind of advantage it gives to us. Yeah. Go get the cave fungus. It's the only thing we've unlocked so far that isn't just normal stone. So maybe it'll turn out to be something kind of rad. There you go. Dig your way through, Chief. Dig your way through, Chief. Go get us some cave fungus. I think cave fungus just counts as like... That might be the outer boundary of a cave. We might be getting close. Let me take the slice down and see what they find. Nobody's fallen in just yet, which is always a good thing. Huh. Cave fungus doesn't look to be anything special. It looks like it's just stone by another name. Alright, that's cool. Whatever, you know, that's what I get for getting hopeful about things and being excited about that's what I get for being excited about projects that I'm working on, I guess. I suppose that's what I get. Evil Fendaria has arrived with a trade caravan. Let's go ahead and take that out to the wall right there. Take that back to that side, and my hope was that we would find something kind of sexy and awesome on our way down to the bottom of the cave. I was hoping we'd hit gold, or maybe we'd hit some kind of like iron or something down here. But it does not seem like we have that kind of luck today. You're more hairy than we imagine. I am Wormtongue Gasher of Evil Fendaria. What do you have many of? We have many animal products. What do you have few of? We have very few precious things. What do you hate? We hate magical items, and what do you like? We like precious things. Alright. Well, I happen to have some things over here if you want to pay some money for them. We might be better off waiting. Ooh, they've got meat, though. I may do a straight trade over here. How much money do I have left? 1,200 bucks? Yeah. I will take meat. I'll take loads of meat from you. Because if there's one thing I think I know about goblins, it's that they like meat. And then we'll go ahead and take some eggs over here. Yeah, that sounds good. We'll get some eggs. Perfect. And then I'll just leave you with that for a profit. No? Did they not like that trade? Oh, man, I was really looking forward to having some meat, too. Dwarves seem like meat eaters to me. They seem like they're carnivorous, like they eat a lot of, like, hawks. You know what I mean? They'd be out there with, like, that big old hawk of lamb or whatever it is that they got going on. I really wish you guys would stop trying to climb up this way. I will put in a ladder eventually just to avoid this from happening. But for right now, I don't really have much of a choice. They kind of got to do their thing at the moment. And as soon as we get down to the bottom of this beezy... Ooh, there's something right there. Oh, it's gold. Hell yeah. Ooh. Okay, we got ourselves a little gold seam right there. No, don't climb out. Use the stairs, man. I specifically made you guys stairs so that you wouldn't do this. And see, now look what you're doing. You're just making yourselves look foolish. Making yourselves look foolish. And it's not your fault. The Dwarvish education system has really failed you. I get it. Like, sometimes you can't trust in the Dwarvish education system. Their public schooling is not great. It's pretty bad. It's like, you know, 16th or 17th for the established world. And there's only like 18 countries. It's just not where you want to be as a dwarf, you know. Alright, so what you got over here? You got anything that you brought over that's any kind of useful to me? We got cave mushrooms. We got some coal. I'll take the coal. I'll take as much coal as you can give me right there because we could always use a coal supply. We really haven't found anything on this side. That's going to be useful in that regard. He's got iron. It's 25 bucks. We could flip iron from them and sell it to the undead guys. The undead guys were buying for 100. And so it might not be a horrible idea to make that happen. I don't know how much he has. But I'm sure we can come up with something amicable here. We've got like 100 stone in transit, so I don't have a problem like unloading as much of my stone as I possibly can. And then they're still at 197 lost right there. We'll turn over some trade goods. And they're at 181 right now. You want to give me 100 maybe? Not enough of a profit, huh? 80. Okay, so 30 seems to be about the best I can do right there. They got to make some money, though. Cool. Balloon is weighed down with riches. I mean, I don't know if it's really that much riches. It's probably okay. We found a gold vein down here, so that might be something worth exploring over the long term. These dudes done fell down into a cave. So that's all kinds of special. Let's go ahead and... we'll drop this down right here just to kind of see what we found. So we've got gold over there. Go ahead and dig this entire wall out right here. I don't know what that is right there at all. It's mana. What the hell does mana do? I'm not that concerned about it, but it sounds awesome. So maybe mana is going to be something that's going to make us rich. Down inside of this cave, it looks like we've actually come across some fairly substantial riches. Why are you guys climbing all the way down to the bottom to get this done, though? Okay. I don't like what's happened here, but we're going to have to make it work for us. So what I'd like to see for right now is I'm going to need my crafts dwarf. Where are you, craft dwarf? There he is. So we've got our crafts dwarf over here. Crafts dwarf, what I'd like to see from you is I'm going to need you. This is going to be a little bit complicated, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles. I need you to, yeah, skip the daytime. That's fine. Build me an object. Build me a stone ladder. And so the way that I really need this to work right here... ah, Jesus. I hit the wrong button. So we got a ladder right there. Give me some ladders downwards. so that maybe they can do something over here. There we go. That's what I like to see. Is that ladder at the bottom good, or is that ladder at the bottom all messed up? The ladder at the bottom is good, so we can now get into the cave, which means that'll give them a bit better access to the stuff that we want to get. They've looted a bunch of gold, so that's pretty sweet. We've got a trade group over here. What do you guys want? I don't really have anything for you right now. I've got iron, like I can flip that for a pretty good profit. Like, if we can buy iron for 25 from our guys and then sell it to them for, you know, X amount, that's a pretty easy trade right there. Like, that takes us almost no effort at all. You guys like 850? Let's try 900. Maybe 900 will work. Nope, 900 ain't gonna work. Let's try 875. That works. They like it. All right. We made a little bit of money right there. Like, we flipped that with a quickness, so I'm okay with that. If we got to do some flipping and dipping, oh well. That's the way life goes sometimes. Flipping and dipping is the way of the world. I will go back through here, and let's get our layers reset back up. As much as I hate to admit it, they're insisting on going over to here, and so I may have to take my craft dwarf, and I may have to build a ladder on this side too. It's not that I want to, it's just that, like, the AI is being super derm right now. So I'll put a ladder down right there too, just so, like, we know that it's getting done. Did he go back down in there and he make the ladder yet? The ladder is not made as of right now. But that's probably because he's still working on God knows what right now. I assume he's still making apple fritters or whatever the hell it is he's doing. So there's our stone ladder. That's all good to go. Crafts dwarf, a trade envoy has arrived from Assheart. Great, that sounds like a land that's super awesome. A land of milk and honey, that Assheart. Let's do that right there. You like that trade? Such quality. Well, there you go. We got some meat out of the deal. So a little bit of meat. I was just unloading some stone anyways, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. He is going to slowly get our ladders all nice and situated. And then we've also got, oh man, we had somebody with tuberculosis too. Oh, the elves are here. Hooray, teehee, you look like sugar plums. I am Pickle of Plum Glue of Gem. Man, you're of a lot of stuff, man. Pickle of Plum Glue of Gem Wishishka. What do you have few of? We have very few metal things. Well, hell. I'm gonna sell you some iron then. We're gonna make this profitable. So there it is. Looks good to me. Goodbye. Thank you for the money. He frolics away. See, I feel like the developer of this game understands me. Like, as a human being, I think we just understand each other. Like, our disdain for elves is very clear. We'll get him up to level 2. Take him up to level 2. We can actually actively afford it for right now. Now they're getting paid. Oh, he's a level 3 miner, though. That's too expensive. I can't be affording that. I can get a wizard. I can get a musket. What does a musket cost? $100 signing bonus and $25 a day. We'll go back for right now. We haven't really been attacked by anything, so Uzakal wishes to trade with us. Okay, I'll do that in just a minute. We'll handle that in just a little while. We're not going to do it right now, but did you guys get all the stuff that was down here on this layer? How are we looking down here? So he still hasn't put in the ladders, unfortunately. We have mana crystals, though, which is pretty rad. Alright. We have been watching you. I am Flo of Hell's Township. Okay, Flo. I don't really have a whole lot for you guys right now. Don't have a whole lot of things lined up. I'll sell you a mana crystal, though, if you want that. You don't really have anything that I want. You got some bones? That sounds alright. I'll get some bones. I mean, maybe we can craft some stuff out of bone. Seems plausible. Doesn't seem too far outside the realm of the pale. So with our crafts dwarf for right now, we probably want to get him to work as soon as he gets done building all these ladders. Actually, the thing that I would say we should invest in first is that we should get 2 crafts dwarves. A storm is incoming. Trade envoy from Orgbigstan has arrived. Okay, well, hurry up and make these ladders, man. And then I'm going to go in here, and I think we should hire a new employee. I think we should make another crafts dwarf. So it's going to cost us $100, but yep, we will pick up another crafts dwarf. So there it is. A second crafts dwarf has arrived. I don't know if he comes instantly or if he gets here. You more hairy than we imagined. I am evil masher org bag of Orgbistan. Okay. That, I suppose, makes sense. I will sell you this stuff right here in exchange for pretty much everything you have. I would love to get some eggs. I would love to get some other little things to make us maybe set up a little bit stronger on food. And then maybe we'll go like a hundo in there. Alright, there it is. We take this. Sounds good. We made a little bit of money and we kept things moving along. We're sitting at $2,100 right now, so I'm happy. People want promotions. Didn't I just go through and promote you guys? Pretty sure I just went through and promoted all you guys. I don't know, maybe they're XPing like crazy right now. What they need to do, one thing that I would change for this game is I would make it so that the crafting lists are dictated by the benches rather than the individuals. Having to select these guys every single time you want to do something is a little troublesome. Instead, what I'd like to see is do it like Rimworld does. Where the bench is responsible for whatever gets crafted, and then whoever's wandering around just goes and does it while you're waiting. But anyways, we're out of time for the day. This game is called Dwarfcorp. I will see you all later. Thank you for stopping on in. Hi to everybody, and farewell.